Welcome to Run PTO Onboarding. After signing up or being given access as an administrator, the first thing you need to do is go to Setup under the Administrator section in Run PTO. In the Setup, make sure your organization name and organization type are correct. Enter the address and contact information. The fiscal year information is already defaulted for the current year. Enter the beginning grade and ending grade of your school if you are going to use Student Directory. Enter the information related to the membership setup if you are going to use membership. Enter the Stripe or PayPal keys in the Payment Gateway section if you are going to collect credit card payments. You can directly set up Stripe using the Stripe Connect button at the top. If you are going to use volunteer sign-up, enter the volunteer form type. Enter the volunteer coordinator email and online store coordinator email if needed. Click on Save and you are all set. Next thing you need to do is enter the board and chairperson's information for your organization. Click on Add New and enter the information related to name, title, and phone numbers. You have your team information done on this step. Next, enter all your committees. Click on Add New and enter the information related to committees. Description of the committee. Volunteer need count if using volunteer sign-up form. The primary chair, other co-chairs, and any volunteers who have signed up for the committee. Your committee list is done. Security roles. Unless a user is administrator, the user will have to be provided access to the Run PTO modules with a security role. You will see a set of default roles. For the most security needs, these default roles should be enough, but you can create your own security role or modify the role if needed. Click on Add New, or click on the Edit icon to modify an existing security role. Let us take a look at the parent role. Access can be set to no access, view only, or manager access. In a parent role, you want to give view only access to the modules. For other roles, give manager access as needed based on the task. After you finalize the security roles, click on Users to set up the users. Make a list of all the folks who will be managing the various modules in your organization. Who will be the treasurer? Who will be the membership administrator? Student directory administrator, website administrator, document administrator, sign-up form administrator, etc. Click on Add New to create a new user or the Edit icon to edit the user. Assign a security role to the user based on their task. Send an email so they get their credentials. The user can log in securely, change their password, and have access to their own portal based on their security role. Next up is Calendar. Add events to the calendar for the year and share calendar with your members via the website or a URL link. Click on a day and enter the event. Enter the title, description, date, and time of the event. You can also color code the event by selecting a color. Click on Save Event and your event is saved. Calendar provides 4 types of formats in the form of 4 buttons at the top right: month, week, day, schedule. In the center you see the month and the events, and to the left there is standard navigation. The arrows will take you the previous or future months. The print button will display a list of your current events ready for printing. Next, build your website with the Website Builder. You just need to follow a few very simple steps to get your website up and running in less than 10 minutes. Select the latest Clearwater template. Enter the information and images in the 15 sections of the website. Top section, Images, About section, Services section, Messages section, and so on. Save it and publish it. Your website is ready. Next, you can start managing your documents in Run PTO. Document management allows you to store and display newsletters, meeting minutes, forms, bylaws, committee documents, and membership docs. Click on Add New Document to upload and share a new document. Enter the description. Add and upload the file. Save it. You can share the documents via the website or a URL link. If you click on the newsletter here, it will bring up the demo newsletter. Next, you need volunteers for your various committees and activities throughout the year. If you have set the needed volunteer count for the various committees, you can use the volunteer sign-up form. You can share this via the website or a URL link. You can also create any custom volunteer sign-up forms using the sign-up form setup. Let's look at the Family Portrait Fundraiser volunteer form. Enter the description. The dates on which the form will be active. Form type is volunteer. Upload an image. Enter a nice description. You can enter any type of volunteers needed. On this form, you need volunteers by time. Ask any type of questions here on the form. Save the form. Let's check the form out. Select the Family Portrait Fundraiser form. Let's take a look at some of the other forms created. Ice Cream Social. They need ice cream handlers. May Fair. They need ticket cashiers, game coordinators, food stand helpers. Here's Teacher Appreciation Week form. Next, you need fundraiser forms for your various fundraiser activities. Fundraiser forms are another type of sign-up form. The difference is you can attach a store to the form and collect payments. The prerequisites are, you need to add products in the online store module and assign it a fund group. Also, you need a Stripe or PayPal gateway setup. Let's go to the sign-up form setup and select Family Fun Run. You need a description, the dates on which the form will be active. The form type will be fundraiser. Select an image and a nice description. Enter other details as required. Link the fund group to this form. Select from the various payment options. You can set a fund goal and show it on the form along with what is raised. Save the form. Let's check out the form. Select the Family Fund Run form. The various columns of the form like name, email, phone, type of run, select the quantity in the store. Select the type of payment, click on Sign Up. Let's check the Donate form. Next, if you collect membership fees or just want members to sign up, then the online membership form needs to be set up. Members can sign up online and have payment options of paying by credit card, cash or check, or you can set it up for no-fee sign-up. Members can also have access to a QR-coded membership card. You also get a comprehensive membership directory for tracking members and their payments. Before using the membership module, you need to complete the membership setup. Enter the membership fee, the fee type, the columns you want to show or hide, add student form, add volunteer form, link the online store. Once it is done, you can share the form via the website or URL link. Let's take a quick look at the membership sign-up form. Based on the demo setup, members can enter their name, type, email, phone, additional members, address. You can volunteer for committees, add student information, buy swag at the store, and do an online payment. You don't need to be a CPA to be a parent-teacher organization or booster club treasurer. With Finance Manager, you can easily create your chart of accounts, do your yearly budget, enter your deposits, withdrawals, and transfer transactions, and do your bank reconciliation. Your statements like bank register, transaction list, income statement, balance sheet, and 990 Easy Tax form is automatically created for you. Start with the chart of accounts. Do your yearly budget. Enter the deposit transactions. Enter the withdrawal transactions. Enter the transfer transactions. Check out the income statement, balance sheet, and 990 Easy Tax Form. Next, you can implement this online process for the submission of expense forms and deposit forms by the various committee chairs and volunteers. The treasurer approves and finalizes the expense and deposit forms online. Here's how it works. The chairpersons and volunteers will use the workflow expense form to submit their expenses to get it reimbursed. In the expense form, they enter the committee, description of the expense, amount of the expense, upload receipts, and then submit the expense form. Let's take a look at the treasurer's view of it in the Finance module. The treasurer will see a list of not approved and approved expense forms in the Submitted Expense Form list. Let's look at one of the not approved form. The treasurer will see the form with the details but cannot make changes to the submitted form. The treasurer can approve and post the form right here. Let's look at one of the approved and posted forms. Next, if your organization wants to maintain student directory for your parent-teacher organization or an athlete directory for your booster club, then this module is for you. The prerequisite for the student directory is the teacher directory. Enter all the teachers' details in the teacher's directory. Let's take a look at the student directory. You can enter the student data manually by clicking on Add New or Add Family here. You can also embed the student directory registrations form on the website, so parents can enter the information on their own. If the student directory registration module is used, the student directory administrator can verify the student information before it goes to the directory by using the Confirm Student Data module. You can share the student directory via the website or URL links or QR code. Next, with the Online Store module, you can set up shop within no time for selling your PTO or Booster Club products. Go to Products and Add Products. You can enter products by clicking on Add New. Just enter the product name, description, an image of the product, the price. You can maintain inventory by entering the opening quantity. The sold quantity will be incremented by 1 each time the item is sold. Once the sold quantity equals the opening quantity, the product will not be shown in the store. Let's go to the online store. Enter the order fulfillment details like name, email. You can also enter other details like student name, teacher name, grade, address. Click on Proceed to Store. Let's check the online store. Add the items you want to buy. Check out by clicking on Checkout. Next, Email Blast. You don't have to maintain cumbersome email lists to send out information to your members, board, committees, etc. With the Email Blast feature, you can click on the list and send your email to the entire group. It is that simple. Let's check it out. Select from the email group, board members, chairpersons, volunteers, and so on. You can select all the recipients or select a few of the recipients. Enter the subject, enter the message, and then click on Send Email. Next, URL links. If you want to distribute a URL link for any module, just go to URL links. Go to the module you want the link for. Let's say volunteer sign-up. Just go to the URL and select it. Do a right-click and select Copy. That's it. It is copied to the clipboard. For QR codes, go to QR codes. Select the QR codes you want, and then print it or export it as a PDF. So that was a brief overview on each of the Run PTO modules to get you started. There are detailed videos available on most of the modules in the knowledge base. Please check them out. Also, if you need any help or any other information on RunPTO, please do not hesitate to reach out at support@runpto.com, or you can submit a ticket by clicking on Submit Support Ticket. With that, I will end this onboarding session. Thank you for listening.